Hey everybody, welcome. It's great to see everybody, and I've got some things to talk about tonight, and they're all positive things, and so there's no big news or negative news or drama or anything like that. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Um, Let me go through real quickly and just say names and say hello to people. And I'm going to have to bifocal, as Patty says, to do that. She says I'm cute when I do it, so hey, I want to do it. There's Geek Boy, there's Furloughs, Maria Z, Pridemore, Cooper, Posiwi, Because You're Fish, Mike, mm, Dan Slee, Taylor's Aquatics, uh, Muppet, Greg the Guppy Guy, Sandy Dowdy, um, Scott's Aquatics, Chubbs, John My Fish Tanks, Mike's Aquatics and Things, Darling, um, Kevin Leong, Ricky, RB Animals and Collectibles, Jessica, Mismatched Socks. I think I'm close to the bottom. It hasn't jumped on me yet. Maple Street Aquatics, Brandon. Um, Furlough, I said Furlough. Tiffany White. And I'm at the bottom. Lori, Monster Fish Cow. John Cox, right almost at the bottom there. I think that's everybody. If I missed anybody, hey Greg, very sorry and welcome and glad you all are here. As the title says, do have some announcements. And the first thing I'm going to talk about real quickly is that I'm going to be having a panel each week, and it's going to be the same panel. It's going to be a group of people that I think are diverse, even though we're all friends and acquaintances, and you know all of them. You know everybody. So I'm going to start having a different theme, different format, different content, and we're really going to work toward having things be very positive and have things be enlightening and get away from the same old live streams. And this is a work in progress, and you guys will participate in it as much as you want or as little as you want because you are the audience. It's all for you. So I had a long discussion last night with the first panel member, and we were talking about how some things, can get you kind of down, discourage you, and from a fairly new fish keeper perspective, um, that person. And so we just kind of came up with the idea after a while that, you can't fight back all of the negativity and the drama and the misinformation and that kind of stuff. You can't just confront it, but you can subtly and passively take charge of the situation. And in this case, it's my stream, and set examples and have a good time and have good learning, positive learning experiences and all that. Hey Ed, welcome. Glad you could make it. Jeffrey wants. So let me go ahead and bring up the first person. That, in case you didn't figure it out, is Gilligan, also known as Tennessee Aquatic, and Bobby is fairly new to the hobby, and we definitely have the same goals, the same viewpoints, the same opinions, and the same insights on some of the stuff I discussed. Now, this is not a war on negative things and stuff going on in the fish film. That's a tiny part of what this is about, but that's just an example. So, Bobby will be on every week with me at 8 o'clock, and he'll be a part of whether it's just a live stream or whether we have a guest. He'll have a big part in that. And when we talked more, we the most positive and energetic and fun person that I know. Was kind of an informal partner that I had when I first started streaming on Sunday. You guys know him as Chattanooga Ed. So Ed will be back with us on Sundays. And welcome Ed and welcome Bobby. I don't think I said welcome Bobby. Maybe I did. Welcome guys.
Thank you for having me, Bob, and everyone in chat. Hello, Ed.
Hey there.
Welcome, Ed, and thanks for the nice lunch today. I think Ed bought me 2 lunches now. I'm pretty sure he bought lunch last time we were in Nashville, but I got a nice Mexican dinner out of him today, late lunch. It was awesome. He brought me some fish back from this weekend, and I've still got them acclimating. Then Bobby and I really wanted the fourth person to be kind of like like an anchor, somebody to add, because you guys know I'm on the edge. I'll do anything. You never know what I'm going to do. But just somebody to add some maturity and some direction and keep us focused on the way we're going. And so, again, one person can go ahead and Mr. Skipper. Welcome, Skipper. Howdy.
I don't know about the maturity part, but I can sure keep you on track.
There you go. Yeah, he went up on me, so that. I mean, he's a good influence on me. So, a few of the things I'll talk about just briefly, and you guys jump in as you want to. I did make about 4 words of notes here. I talked about, we're going to have new themes. We're going to have new topics. We're going to be very positive. We're going to be supportive of each other and the stream. We want it to be an uplifting experience when you come here, that you had a good time. You might have learned something. You might have shared something. And it sounds kind of basic and almost childish, but it's just kind of getting back to the basics of what the YouTube Fish Fam is all about, and why I think most of us are here. So, Kevin Young, this isn't a hangout. No, it's not a hangout for sure. But said all that. Some of the things we've talked about were like education, and after thinking about that, and also talking amongst ourselves, I think, and the group to unanimously, that following the format that Dan's Fish instituted about, if someone asks a question, if they direct that at Ed about guppies or whatever, I just use guppies because Ed's known us for that, but Ed definitely has kept discus. Ed has a lot of experience. But if somebody does highlights a comment or a question to Ed, we're not going to answer that. We may direct his attention to it, but that's for Ed, and we don't want the chat to answer it either. And the only exception that Dan allows on that is if you've actually kept that fish, you have first-hand experience about it, and you really have solid information to offer. So in that case, it would be in your experience. So we don't want to, I heard or somebody told me, or that's secondhand, and you may not have heard it right. They might have been just punking you. It's not your experience. So we're going to keep education and sharing information, I guess, is a better way to say that. At that level, we don't want things coming out of here that, that somebody might question. We want it to be first-hand experience. So, guys, I need to take a breath. So, anybody else got something to add? Bobby, what do you say about it? We talked about this a long time, like 3 hours yesterday.
Pretty much. I mean, like you covered everything very, very well, and the main thing that I just want to say is like, no matter what you're going through, no matter what hardship you're going through, just always remember why that we're here, and just try not to get discouraged, and just enjoy the hobby. Just enjoy it because it is supposed to be fun. It's not a competition, And that being said, I'm like, everybody makes mistakes. I mean, that's how you learn. And the main thing is that you learn from it, and just keep moving forward and just try to be positive.
Yeah, that's all we're going to have is positivity. You know, we're real good, lucky on this stream. And the moderators do an awesome job of controlling what's going on in the stream. But we've never been plagued with stuff like that. You know, I can count on two fingers. I always go back and listen to every stream and read the notes while I'm listening or the comments. And I've only found a couple of minor things, and they go quickly. So, Carrie, welcome. Thank you for trying our animals. Maybe next time. Oh, okay, I jumped in the middle of the conversation. So, Ed or Skipper, what are you thinking? What's going on?
Well, I think we'll have fun and try to move. You know, I don't want to say move forward, but I mean we're all moving forward. But just keep having a good time and keep sharing and try to do things better.
Yep.
There was a comment that I agree with 100%. It was from Jess Shrimp Granny. Life is a competition lately because of all the stuff that we've been dealing with in the world the past couple years that our fish tanks shouldn't be.
Right.
And to add to that, we should not be in competition with each other. We should be helping each other out. We should not be, oh, well, I'm better at this, I'm better at that. I don't care that you're better. You may be, but you don't just get off the high horse and help people out. That's all it's all about to me. I'm not here, whenever I do my streams, I'm not here to, look down upon anybody, even whenever I'm up on the panels. I don't do that because that's not the right thing to do. The right thing to do is to be here for everybody. I'm going to tell you this from a personal level that this has helped me out a lot with the stuff I've been going through in February. So it's a good thing to have, and we got to keep it going. We don't want to lose it, and everybody, doing this high school stuff. I ain't for that. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. We just need to stick together and just have a good old time with the fish hobby. That's all it is.
And I'll just add to that real quickly that, and kind of in a reverse way, I guess I've been guilty of the same, but Pam and I, Dwayne Kitchell, some of the other old timers or OGs, whatever, that have kept fish a long, long time or are real old and know what to do keeping fish. But a lot of us, just never wanted to share secrets or things that work. And then finally, I think most of us came to the realization that, hey, we're not going to be able to do this forever. If we got something that works or a tip or a trick, now's the time to share it. But then there was a period, and I went through that too. Pam and I especially have talked about it, that people would kind of poo us, because we're old and we're fat. Well, we're stupid now, and our time's come and gone and all that. So we just kind of clammed up. A lot of us did. But I'm not going to do that anymore. That's why I don't sit and, say this or say that, and go through comments, and say, oh no, this or that. Because that's not what I'm there to do, But I'm not going to be so quiet. I want to be a part of improving the hobby and improving my hobby. I'll be honest, I'm here because things change a lot. And it's all, besides being new, or fairly new in learning, try relearning stuff 10 years, over 50 years or whatever. So it's an ongoing thing for me. It stays interesting and exciting. Hey, Larry D. Hey, Derek, welcome. I haven't seen Derek in a couple of days. I'm glad you're doing okay, Derek.
John McKenzie has a question. He wants to know if I'm the professor and Bob's Mr. Howell. I would say it's more like the Skipper and Gilligan.
Somebody, I think it was Patty, said who was who. That's why Bobby has Gilligan. Yes, I was supposed to be.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know that
I'm
they were going through the whole list.
I'm answering John's question. He's just
Oh,
laughing his butt off. But yeah,
yeah,
I am Mr. Ham.
skipper should be the skipper.
Yeah, we had this discussion on my stream. Was it last week, Bobby? Yeah,
Yes.
our last week's stream. Whenever I had names, tails, and furs up. We just went with it, and I changed everybody's name.
Yeah.
Bobby Catfish.
Jess wanted to be Ginger, but Patty told her she couldn't be Ginger. She was somebody else. It was so funny. We were just having fun. I think Pam was Mrs. Ham. I can't remember who my wife was, but that was so much fun. Brandon's saying a comment there. Bobby, will you read that? You've got young eyes. Maple Street.
Let's see here. Maple Street said 3 or 4 years ago there wasn't near the drama as there is nowadays. It seems like a cycle change with a lot of new people coming in and some old ones leaving. Very good idea what y'all are doing.
Thanks, Brandon. Brandon
Yes.
was already in the fish fam and you know, on YouTube and all that when I came on the scene a few years ago. So he's one of the people that helped me along. He and Nez. And they've been on a little hiatus, not away from their fish, of course. They kept everything, but just from YouTube. So I'm really glad they're back. They really contribute so much and are unique, you know, with their cold water native fish keeping. So one other thing, we're talking about the Gilligan Island thing. We decided not to go with that. We actually had a great idea from Ed. Ed, why don't you tell people what that is?
Oh, jeepers.
For our stream thing.
He's putting you on spot.
I know. I'm really good at coming up with things and then forgetting them right away. But, well, we know that Bob's the codfather in the Tennessee Mafia. So I thought it could be the codfather and the cleaners.
Yep.
Was that? Or the cleanup crew? I don't know.
Everybody knows
Cleanup crew sounds good.
Aiden AJ Kelly says, I'm going to try to read this one, but it jumped on me. Why did it's always jump on me when I'm reading? Jesus, that was like a leap. I feel
It jumped on me too.
Most fish keepers are too busy geeking out over fish to be negative, LOL, but there definitely is a toxic side to the hobby. Yep. Yeah, if you stay in your tank, so to speak, then you really don't have time for the drama and all that. So Eric says Codfather and the Untouchables. Yeah, that's not bad either.
Oh, that's good.
Cleaners, of course. Well, Eric knows. He's Italian. That was a stereotype. The cleaners, you know what they are. They go and clean up the murder scenes and stuff. So.
Chubb says the Fishtastic Four.
I like that too.
I like that.
I'm glad nobody's saying the good, the bad, the ugly, and
I know it.
Pick one other thing.
I can't remember. I must be the one that's unknown. Must be that one. So anyway, guys, you see we have fun with this, and it's a group thing. And we've even talked about when we have, if one of us knows we have to be off or we're getting somewhere else, or for whatever reason we can't be here on a certain Sunday night, that we'll have an alternate for us, and we'll be, you know, picking somebody and talking to somebody, you know, to have them and let you guys know who they are. We won't just surprise you. You know, it won't just be Pam one night and not me, or I'll warn you if it's going to be Pam or whoever. Ed was going to be an alternate, and then I was like, what's wrong with this picture? And I figured, oh, he's already there, so that didn't work out for me. So mine will probably be Pam or somebody like that, you know.
Well, I have somebody in mind, but I haven't talked to them yet about it, and then like when the stream is over with, then like I will be sure to let you know and everything.
Yeah, because we'll let people know. I'm a Chicago Sicilian Italian. I think Eric responded to that. Also, we're gonna thank you, Maria. She's saying, let's give these great guys a thumbs up. Mess with the Codfather, and you will be sleeping with the fishes. I know that's right. Don't answer the door. Don't answer the door for a few days. We're also going to have a series of guests, and they're going to be people that that we don't see, that we just don't see very often guesting. And I've got some people in mind. Just have to see if they'll be willing to, but I think they will. We don't have a guest tonight. It's just us guys. So I don't know. What questions do y'all have in the chat? The fish keeper and the fish seeker and blank. Almost 30 of you forgot the like button. 71 people in here. Wow. And nobody knew you were coming in. Wherever it goes, there's people following him. I swear. Wherever he's driving in the middle of the night, they're there. So
That's because he's a good dude.
that is awesome. I usually have 45 or 50 people, so there's a difference. Nobody knew who was going to be here. We didn't tell anybody. Rico Stan is being rude as he usually is, just hanging out.
Oh, Rico Stan. He's a good one.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Rico Stan's awesome, but I don't like to tell him that too much.
I was listening to him talking before our show, from yesterday. I was driving, so I couldn't listen to that, and it was a really good interview.
Yeah.
Except for when he said he had a crush on me.
Yeah.
Listen, I got to say something to that now. Listen, he does have a crush on you. If that man got a picture of you hanging behind his head during his live stream, that's a little creepy. I'm just saying.
He definitely has a creepo side to him. Definitely has a creepo side to him.
Nah, he is a good dude, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show up on Mondays and watch him be creepy with me on our comic book show at 8 o'clock Eastern. I got to work those plugs in.
Somebody was talking. I don't know who I was talking to yesterday. Don't know. Sad, but anyway, talking to somebody. It might have been Bobby. I don't know about you and Rico, and we were both saying what a perfect match that was because you and James have just a chemistry and a thing going, but James, knows more about the tech side, and you talk about that, no secret. And you know more about the tech side than I do, so that's no secret. But with Rico, it's kind of a level playing field about the topics, the monsters and the comic books, and the art, and the what I'm saying. And I know James does do some of that in the gaming, but I think you and Rico have been each secured, in the fish fam. I think it's a real good match.
Yes, I mean that they just have the similar personality, and it just seems to everything just clicks, I guess, so to speak. And it just and when that happens, it just makes for an awesome show.
Yep. Yeah, and they're both having tremendous. But not that you're not on James. I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying that who would have knew that it could rise to that level on yet another show. So we have high hopes for you, Ed.
Well, thank you.
Was it you?
You know what?
That was, yes.
Okay. Well, good guess.
I was going to type to Larry. He asked if I checked out Queen City Comics in Cincinnati. Somebody needed to tell me about that before I went to Cincinnati. I basically, James and I got into town. We looked up, we had time to go to one fish store. The one we went to was torn down.
Oh my
So
God.
we went and ate some lunch or dinner and went back to the hotel room and went to sleep. We're such exciting guys.
Yeah, but
Oh
you
well.
you had a good time the next day. I even got an email from Rocking Fish, Dave, telling me about giving you the fish to bring me, and they're still acclimating. I think I've said that already. But he sent me another email today. He was talking yesterday about hanging out with you guys, and he wished that he had found you earlier, that you all were standing in line like 2 hours in different areas or something. And he sent me another email that I'm excited to read when I get a minute, because it's a longer one, longer than the other one. So I hope that's juicy stuff.
Yeah, we got to hang out with Rockin' Fish. That was for a long time. He's a really good guy. We got to hang out with Bill Witt, and he's a super cool guy. And
Yeah, he is.
Tom and Chris Patterson and their son. So
You know,
but
I've
we got
got
to hang out
those,
with some good people.
I'm sorry. You know, I've got those fin plecos that you brought from Tom Patterson. I have those. I still have the label that was on the fish stuck onto the tank. So, yep, they're doing well. I guess last time you went was like in June or something to the same event.
Yeah, that was really good because it was outdoors and you could just have fun.
Yep. Just going to these swap meets, I'm really building my hobby, my fish tanks up. I really am. Skipper's reading the comments.
And hopefully one day I'll be able to go to one of those swap meets or something, because I'm definitely planning on going to one of them this year, but I don't know which one.
That's sad. I'm 100 years old. I've never been. We're getting close to 100. I've never been to one. That one in Charlotte, it's about 5 hours drive from me. So I couldn't do that as a day trip. I'm just not ready to spend the night away from my dogs. I've had to do that like for a sleep study, but there was some chatter. You know, I could drive home in 20 minutes after it was over the next morning. So. Giveaway master, howdy, howdy, welcome. Haven't seen you since the last live stream. Welcome. Fish Tank Barn. He said something about you, Skipper. Uh-huh. Fish Tank Barn said, I wish I had gone to Cincinnati, just had too much going on.
Yeah.
Mike,
John Cox said that it's hard to believe Bob has not been to a swap yet.
I've never been to a concert. You know.
Holy cow.
I've only been to one concert.
AJ, I'm actually currently outside streaming because of I've been having issues with my phone signal, and like this seems to be the best spot that I can stream from, which I'm going to be working on fixing that. But right now, this is what I have to deal with. That's why I'm got a jacket on and a boggin. That just shows you how much I actually love with a fish fam and to hang out with everyone, because I will stand outside in the cold just to hang out.
You're committed. I'm glad you came, especially for us to do this. Are you in the front porch or the back porch?
Back porch.
That's what because I didn't see any car lights. He lives way back off the road, but I would think we would hear and see traffic.
Edge up.
Mary Flynn. I'm trying to kind of keep up a little bit with who's coming in new. Welcome, Mary Page. Good to see you. We're starting a new stream, and I think you'll enjoy it. I think we'll all enjoy it. The red
Rico stand. Oh my goodness. Leave it to old Rico stand to spice up the chat. He's awesome.
Red Blanket used to have a different meaning. I started to say that, Rico Stan. You remember that too? Sometimes a candle in front of the red blanket really got your attention.
Mary Page, hello.
Oh my
So-
God.
Someone asked me to see a sneak peek of some of the stuff I got,
There you go.
but I was looking here and I've got 12 baby Synodonis in here. Okay, and this is where I'm terrible at is the Latin names. It's like the one that sounds
Petricolas?
like, yes. I was gonna say the Pepsi Colas, but I wasn't for sure if that was. But yeah, I got 10 of the or 12. I paid for 10, but they threw 2 extras in there.
Oh, wow.
$40, so it's $4 for about 1.25 inch baby. But I think they're all hiding under a rock right now.
They
Oh my
probably did
goodness,
those-
Ed, that is so awesome.
Isn't that what you want, Bobby?
There's 3 different species of catfish that I want to have eventually, but as of right now, I only have 1 species of them, and those 3 species are the petricolas and the Lucia pinus. Now those 2 I don't have, but the species I do have out of those 3 is the multipuntatus. And now those 3 species I named off, they look very, very similar to each other, but there is certain characteristics in each of them that is different. So
Well-
so the petricolas you got for a fantastic deal, because like they usually sell for like $20 a piece.
Well, they were selling full-grown ones for $6 a piece. This one guy, he had bajillions of them, and I wish I would have bought more. I plan on putting them in my 40 tank, and moving my Bisher into a 55. But it's just, it was so strange. Just the only auction, you couldn't go back. So you had to buy it right there on the spot because you were moving on to the next table. It was just like a line. And there were 300 people waiting in line that had to look before I could look a second time. So I just had to get like little bits of things here and there.
Did you see what Tom said to you, Ed?
No, I'm sorry.
Well,
Oh, I'm in top chat.
damn it. I think it's for you, Tom Patterson.
Which it said that if my wife wasn't with me, I'd came home with some too at Chattanooga Ed.
Oh, it did say that, Ed.
Say he saw them too. Well, actually, I bought them when I did come back, but most of them were gone. So
Well,
I passed on them the first time stupidly.
You got a killer deal on those.
I really
you got a
did.
fantastic deal.
And they're beautiful too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
For
very much
anyone
so.
that didn't see it, Rico saying about $40 an inch. I'm worth $120.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, Bob,
Thank
you're
you
worth
so much.
$2 less because it
Not me.
took me off. I lost you as my membership, or my membership isn't there right now.
Uh-oh.
And my credit card, I did a double tap where I was going to tip somebody twice or on super chats, and they cut off all of my YouTube ability. I didn't realize they also cut off my membership. So now I got to call the card. But you see, last year my card got hacked
Yeah, I
from
remember.
super chats. And so they don't want me using it on YouTube, but it's like I really like to. So sorry about that, Bob.
No, Rico.
Y'all didn't need to hear all that.
No, it's fine. Rico, I was reading comments there and I was asking. I don't know what clown cats are, I don't think. Third Coast Aquatics telling Carlo that he likes clown cats. Unless they're.
I've never heard of them either. I'll have to look at them.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that? Oh, the cat.
Mods, thank you so much for the link posting that y'all are doing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they're doing an awesome job. Got a couple of new mods. I know Merdul I was thinking Chewy maybe. I think there's a third one, but I can't. I'm in what you call it, so I can't see StreamYard, so I can't see. Too lazy to be in um, live streaming on YouTube. Maria's passed two of the links. Billie Jean says, "Hey, Mary Page, 48. Hey, 48, welcome."
Is he talking about the clown Cinnadotus catfish by chance?
Oh, maybe.
Because I found it.
You know,
Did you
that
show it?
species of Cinnadonis, if I'm not mistaken, they are a crossbreed between one. Well, I think that they are a crossbreed between two of the three species that I named off, which is Luciopinus petricola and also the multiplantatus, if I'm not mistaken.
Third Coast is saying colorful. What? Gaff top sail cat. Aren't they related to the upside down cats? I still don't
I
know.
have it if you want to bring it up there, Bob. What's up, old mama? Not that one.
I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean bring it up there?
It should be right beside my picture where that says another skipper's aquarium trying to share a screen.
No, I don't see that. Dear God. Rookie. Point to it. I don't see that. All I see is Mike, Cam, Guess, and more. Yeah, all I see is Mike, Cam, Guess, and more. 20 minutes. Thank you. Boy, that's going fast, isn't it? No, and I'm looking back there for guests. There are no guests back there. Is that what you mean? You were like backstage kind of thing?
Yeah, it should be in the backstage.
No?
All right, don't worry about it.
Hold on a minute. Here it is. I'm learning. Everybody's like, duh.
There it is.
Oh, good job. I wish I knew how to do that.
Those are super nice.
Now,
Yeah, it's,
bigger, can I? No.
you.
No.
Nah, I'll just click on the picture and make it bigger. They actually also call them the mountain squeaker, and it's a Cinnadonis.
I have a squeaker. It looks a lot like that. I guess it's that fish. But I never heard it called a clown. And that's the one that I got over there at One Stop or whatever, the little place where the meth bird was, Lolly. And I went in one week. I don't think you were there that week. And he had it, somebody had brought in, a big fish. And I said, how much is this? Thinking it'd be like $35. And he said, I'd take $9 or $11. Because I was like, yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, that's a nice little catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool looking.
It's not little.
With the high fin of it is what I like about it the most, where it has that real high fin.
Yeah, if you looked at the high fin, it had kind of a lyre to it.
Like a sickle.
Yeah.
I was there with you, Bob, and I was like so jealous.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I got another fish that day, but I don't remember what I got.
Maybe it was flagfish, because I know I got some flagfish that day.
Maybe, yeah. Holly said she just got 8 rainbows and a very large silverfish with red fins for phoenix or plowhorn. Huh. I'm curious about what that is now. That could be a lot.
AJ Kelly asked what type of bichures I have, and I have one of the hollies and 2 of the ornates. And the ornates are so much more aggressive. It's crazy. I have to keep them separate. Just wanted to throw that out there real quick.
Yeah. That's another fish I'd like to eat. I think they're pretty cool.
I love them. I absolutely love them. I think they're my favorite fish. And, I love guppies. But the bichers or biker, whatever, however you pronounce it, there's like a Brazilian names.
Yeah.
The banded one, that's the Dahali or whatever, Haley. I can't say the name. It's the Latin, but the common name is banded. I keep him in my 200. Actually, it's a her. And she just always is right in the middle, waiting for food. I love her to death. And then the two ornates, they just are constantly chasing each other, having fun. And if you ever notice me just staring off to the side, I'm watching them swimming in circles.
Yeah. Them bichers, they can be very personal, right?
Yeah. What? Some also hide, so you just never know. The ornates I got at the rare fish auction, I got 2 for $15 in that auction.
Wow.
And, they were probably about that big, 1.5 inches. I put them in a grow out tank, and they're almost 10 inches in a year.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
Nice there.
That was my boss calling.
Oh. Did answer that guy.
I know you don't have to pour concrete in the dark.
Well, no, but I do got to tomorrow somewhere, apparently. I don't know where exactly, but.
Oh, wow. It was an 8 to 10 foot Bashir air.
I didn't know they got that big, but I know there's some awesome ones.
No, fortunately, it's extinct now. AJ Kelly.
Oh, bummer.
AJ Kelly, are you the other mod? I was just trying at the end of last stream to go ahead and pick some regular people. One, because I knew he was going to be off this weekend. And Candy's been so slammed, she hadn't been able to be in forever. I see her every now and then, like she was in Susie's stream. But she is slammed. She's working so much overtime, so.
She's busy.
I lost a trivia question about them and their lung. A bichir can stay out of the water indefinitely. There's no time limit as long as their skin is moist.
Oh, okay.
Some fish have like so many hours and stuff, but a bichir can just lay on grass that's wet and stay there the whole time.
If it's raining, they can travel around if they wanted to. Hey,
yeah.
That's really interesting.
It is.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Benny's. Howdy.
But I got it wrong.
Ed, I don't know that if you know this or not, but I'm pretty sure that I told Bob about it last night. But do you know that fish store in Knoxville that I think they call it the aquarium?
Yes, the aquarium.
Well, so like I was up there yesterday and they were selling those, that brand called SICE or SICCE brand that's supposed to be really well.
But that's not correct. You know what it is, Ed? It's SICCE. Rob
Sierra?
No, SICCE.
They sell like with your like your high end like hang on, well, not really hang on bags, but they sell like pumps and all kinds of stuff for fish tanks.
They do make the aqua clears for Hagen. They sure do.
What's up, all things fish?
Well, that store is actually has some really, really nice heaters for really, really cheap. And that's just it's a heads up to you. You know what I mean? Like, because I know that you travel to Knoxville sometimes, and that you might want to go look into that if you keep heaters.
I appreciate it. I actually have to go to Knoxville sometime this week because I've got a whole bag of assassin snails of James he left in my car. And I don't want to put assassin snails anywhere.
No.
I just don't want them.
Well, Bobby was saying what happened to these is they got wet, like the boxes, the cardboard, but that didn't hurt the heater. You know.
Yeah, they're supposed to be wet.
Yeah.
At least I hope so.
So they've got them on like what really marked down. So.
Well,
Wow.
I bought a 200-watt one by the company size, and I think with tax and all, I paid like I think it was like $18 for like a 200-watt,
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
which
Terry.
is really cheap, especially for that brand, because that brand is very well known to make really good products.
Terry
Well, that's
saved
awesome.
our stream. The other night our stream wasn't going very well, and Terry really pulled us out of the rut we were in, and it went over 4 hours. So that was a good discussion. It was the one I did for Anthony.
Hey, Mike.
All the cool kids are in here. Oh, Rico Stan's asking you something, Ed.
I was trying to figure out what he was trying to say. I gave out a whole bunch of my stickers at the show.
At Chattanooga, Ed give you a couple of my stickers. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Give out Rico Stan stickers?
Yeah.
I don't have any Rico Stan stickers to give out yet, buddy. I'm sorry. But I'd be happy to give out some of your stickers if you'd like me to.
Maria's putting your name up as Gilligan, Bobby, so there you go.
Thank you, Miss Maria. You're an awesome mod, and I can't tell if we have who all his mods in here is because on my screen it don't tell me. But thank you so much to all the mods that is in here. You guys work so hard.
Should be Guppy through a $4.99, $5 super sticker. And because I'm not on YouTube, I don't know what it is. Somebody will tell me, I bet you.
It's
It is hippos peeking up out of the water.
I love the hippos. I love those guys.
Burlow's Equality gave you another $4.99 super chat. Stellar group of guys up there. And then Jay Oliver's gave you $5. You guys are the best.
Awesome. I miss Jay Oliver. Thank you. Billie Jean saying that she's sitting there looking at the heater box. S-I-C-C-E. C-Che. Well, there you go. C-Che. We were both wrong. Go figure.
Yeah. Yep.
C-Che. I have heard that, but I've forgotten it. Oh, Holly said that that's a barb. Holly, is that big fish a barb? I think that's what she's saying. Okay. Thumbs up. They're talking about all kinds of stuff. You know how we do when we listen and go on and on. They're having a great time over there. That's awesome. Here's a
That is fantastic.
super chat from Mike's Stevie Tricks for the Art. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. And appreciate you being a member too. I haven't been calling out members tonight. Sorry.
Thank you so much, all the people in chat that's hanging out with us. Which you guys are awesome. Well. Let me say it again. Which you guys and gals are all great, and we would not be here or matter at all if it wasn't for all of y'all. And just please keep showing them with the love to everyone and each other. Thank you so much.
Rocco,
except for Rico.
Rocco's saying that two C's together in the Italian language is pronounced like the CH in the English, but sometimes CH is not ch, it's k. It's the K sound. So
Well, in my last name, the C is Che.
yeah, so it's the ch. No, K, you said. K.
Because my name is Cheka, and it's Cejka.
Yeah.
But it's Czech. But actually, the Czechs make a lot of A lot of aquarium stuff.
Oh,
They were the first to breed neon tetras.
Yeah.
Wow.
Florida Fish Rescue said thanks for the chat. I think we've got about 5 minutes. Maria hasn't waved the flag yet, so
You got about 8 minutes before Danny can stream.
8 minutes. Okay. I've got a clock there, but I have it set fast. So what good is that? So
It ain't in front of you neither.
see what Rico said. I'm not even going to say that out loud. It jumped.
Oh, there's Bill. There's Bill. I got to talk to him yesterday. He's awesome.
Yeah, Bill is awesome. He really is the Quadro Aquarium Mafia.
This cat's name is Nico.
We've got some trouble now, guys.
Total Tropical TV.
Nico. And it's spelled just like it sounds.
Hey, Nico.
What are you up to, Pam? We're going to start having these mug shots up here every week and doing a new kind of stream, and it's still evolving. So anything you want to see, any kind of topics or any guests, because people are fighting to get on here. All the creme de la creme, everybody. What? 500 pounds or so. What is she talking about?
Is she referring to you or
I
me?
missed it.
I'm not AJ. I go in and work on some of them, but no, I'm not active on any.
She probably didn't get no sleep, and she probably don't know what she's talking about neither.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Our combined weight is a lot more than 500 pounds, but individually we're less.
I don't know. Danica in 5. Maria's throwing the link down there.
Yes, Mr. Kenny E and Miss Lovely Danny. Everyone, please go check them out. Awesome stream.
Oh, he asked what you were up to, and you said about 500 pounds.
No.
Pam, I think you're fudging a little bit. I think you're calling it a little bit heavy. Great inauguration. Great. Well,
So,
what do you say?
Jess said that she goes, I have a feeling I woke the animal. So you're the one that woke the monster up. Way to go. It was sleeping nice. Moving in and
Yep.
Pam is such a sweet lady.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
You all have not met her, have you?
I've met her.
Listen, I met her on live stream. That's about it. And I'm going to tell you right now, when she gives you the look, because I may have gotten it once or twice.
AJ Kelly says, what about doing species spotlights? Maybe have guests do one on their favorite fish. That's a good idea because we have people that specialize. And I may think I know something about rainbows, very little I know. But a Gary Lang or a Boston Thought, somebody like that, Lucas Bretz, could really teach me something, and probably most of us. It'd really be good for questions. So yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Well, Ed, I got to say, I mean, like, you did get that rainbow fish that had the Caesars to stop doing that, which I think is an absolute miracle, and that is awesome.
I think. Well, I mean, didn't do anything except put it
that's
in
a great job.
I just put it in a tank by itself to see watch it and observe it, and it didn't seizure when I fed it. So I'm like, what's different? And it's obvious that all those other fish were in there. every time I say I'm going to put some rainbows or something in, Maria's like, "Oh, please don't." Literally. And so I haven't put much else in there, but I think I'm going to. All right.
With that being said,
Go ahead.
oh, go ahead. Sorry. I was going to say, like, that being said, I mean, like, I would probably name that fish Bobby because the fact like that it may have had it's a stutter when it got nervous.
Okay. Seizure and a stutter are two different things. So thank you, Heflin. 199 super sticker, and I can't see what it is. Maria's thinking it's something she wants us to get on out the door. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, super chatters. Thank you, mods. Thank you, panel. And I look forward to talking to you about next week's show. It's a group effort now. It's my stream, and I'm the one that'll, have the stream, but I don't have to always be. We may have to move that. I mean, this is a group thing, so we need a hashtag, though. So how about Podfather?
Yeah, let's just do that.
It's easy. Hashtag
Yeah.
Podfather, one word. And you guys tell Kenny, while we said Podfather, what's going on. Jess Shrimp Granny, love you, Bob. Catch your stream. Thank you, Jess, and thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. There we go. Merduel's got it up there. Hashtag Podfather. Thank you, everybody, and I'm excited for the ideas you gave, and excited to get some guests and other things, worked out. So, see you soon. Thanks, panel. You're awesome.
I know.
I knew it. Always.